Hi there, everybody. It's Amanda with some more technology tips for teachers. Today, I want to walk you guys through the brand new Google Sites, part of Google Drive and Google Apps for Education. It is a beautiful, beautiful new setup that works really well for teachers designing websites, as well as for students designing websites for all kinds of reasons. So, to get started, simply log into your Drive, go to New, More, and right down here, you'll see Google Sites. The best part about Google Sites, I'll go ahead and start off by saying, is that because Google has advanced so many of their technologies and their apps, everything is simply and easily integrated into Google Sites. So all of your Google Docs, your slides, your sheets, your images, anything you already have on Google Drive is going to go really easily straight over into your Google site really beautifully. So let's walk through some of the basic features really quick, and then I'll show you lots of examples. So of course, you'll title your site something here. So we'll do demo site, really easy. The eyeball will give you a preview of what your site looks like. The add, this is the share button that you will notice from other Google apps. You guys, this is such a cool feature of Google Sites is that you can add editors. So currently I'm working on a department-wide writing handbook. So I can share the website editing rights with anybody else who wants to be a collaborator. I'm also working on a website, a technology tools website for teachers with both, with teachers from across the building, so we can all have editing rights and we can all build the website together and focus on our specialties. That is a really nice feature of Google Sites that's not so easily done on other platforms. So if you wanted students to be creating a website as a group, this is a really nice group project format to use for students. And then of course, we'll go through publishing a little bit later, but that's the publish button. Over on the right-hand side, you'll see your panel, your work panel. And there are three, it's so clean. There are three major things that you do on a website. You insert items, you create pages, and you adjust the theme. So I actually want to start with the theme to get that out of the way. One of the best parts about Google Slides is that you just have some basic options. There's nothing fancy. Everything's very clean. It's kind of hard to make these websites look ugly because it doesn't allow for a lot of customization. So while that might drive you crazy as a designer, using it with students, it's so nice because students can get so lost and bogged down with choosing a font and putting a neon pink background with green font on top of it. Students make a lot of really bad design decisions and spend a lot of time working on those bad decisions rather than on the content of the website. These simple themes allow students to get straight to business, pick a theme, and move on with their lives. So there's a simple, Aristotle, diplomat, vision, level, and impression. This is it. This is all you have to choose from. And that's all students really need. So you can click through and see that once you click on your theme, you can also choose a color or a dominant color. And then you can also choose a style. So you could do classic, light, or even heavy, right? It just kind of depends on what you like. We'll go ahead. That looks kind of cool. We'll go with that. And let's choose like this purple color. Okay. So I've got my theme. I'm done. No more design questions to be asked. All set. Then when you look at pages, you'll see this is where you insert pages. So really depending on the project, depends on what you're going to want here for your pages. So if students are doing a portfolio, you might have one page for each of their units. So for example, let's just do this first page is unit 1. The next page will be unit 2. You can see as I add pages, they're also being added to the navigation bar and they're already linked. They already are functional. There's no Java or coding or linking or anything that needs to get done other than simply hitting add a page. That easy. If students want to get rid of something, they just go to these 3 dots and they can either rename the page, create a sub page. So that would mean a page that kind of drops down from that menu. So if in unit 2, I had a vocabulary section, I don't know. It depends on your kids, of course. Right now I have unit 2 with an arrow down. I can look at unit 2 vocabulary, unit 2 assessment, unit 2, right, whatever it is that you have. So that's kind of a nice functionality that you can employ depending on the level of, difficulty you want to adjust to. You certainly can also hide it. You can also delete things. That's all right here in Pages. So really self-explanatory. We're going to stick on the home page for right now. And I'm going to go to Insert. So we've started with themes, we looked at pages, and now Insert. This is how you make everything happen on this page. So, of course, you can insert a text box. It's going to automatically put it in the first available section on your page. So everything's going to be broken down by sections. Here's the first one. So this is my portfolio. Then you can adjust the text. If you want it to be title size, that's going to be your title size. That's your heading, and that's your subheading. And then back to normal. Those are the only 4 choices you have to work with. Again, there are definitely other, I could definitely do a more difficult, an advanced tutorial with you and show you how you can add fonts and things. But really, this is just so nice because when we are, as teachers or even our students, when we want to get things done, we spend way too much time getting fancy and not nearly enough time with the content. So I'm going to go ahead and put this as a title right here because this is my portfolio. And then underneath, I can add an image. So right here, you can actually paste the URL to something you found online. You can search the web. You can grab something from your albums. Let's find something sparkly. Cool. Beautiful. Love that. All right, so there's my sparkle image. As you can see, it's going to insert everything right layer by layer underneath. If I'd like to move things around, I can. I just click and drag and I can move the picture where I want. I can even move it into this section. That blue colored bar will tell me where the picture is going to line up. I really only have 2 choices if there's already text. I want to actually put mine here. Let's put it here. This is my portfolio. It adjusts the photo to kind of fit the text that's already there, but you can adjust it as well. There you go. Then maybe I want to write some more. Let's write some more to fit the box. Right. Easy, easy, easy. And look already how professional this looks. If I want to preview it, I just click that little eyeball. It'll take me to the website version. This is what it will look like when it's published. Right. Of course, I should probably do some grammar checking, but you guys get the idea. It'll show you how it looks on the screen on a tablet. It's already formatted for tablets and it's already formatted for cell phones. That's what it will look like if it's on a cell phone. Cool, right? So I'm going to X out of there right now and keep showing you a few more features. So we've gone through text box and images, embeddable URLs. So URLs are anything from the web that you would like to embed into your page. You could pull videos, other screenshots of websites, all kinds of things right through here. And then, of course, you can upload things from your drive right here into the page as well, so that you just click the upload button. If you'd like, you guys can also add a divider. You can add items from Google Drive. My computer's kind of slowly going to the upload function right now. My apologies. I forgot how slow this thing can get. But yes, you can divide things up. You can go to Google Drive, which I'll show you in just a second. That's probably one of my favorite things is that students and teachers alike, you can just move documents straight over from Google Drive right into your site. It's amazing. You can also embed right from your Google account any YouTube videos you have, any calendars that you have, and maps, all of those things. So this is just my delayed computer here. This I can upload anything that I have on my computer. That's really self-explanatory. I didn't need to click on that. So here's what's so cool about pulling from Google Drive. So let's scroll down here so you guys can see the bottom. Okay, so I want to go from my Google Drive. You can see my drive is up here, my recent, all these things that I've been working on. I recently did a presentation here. I can find that, whatever I want. So let's go pull something from my drive. Who knows, right? Let's pull a handout, something crazy. All right, cool. So here's a curriculum map. Okay, so I'm going to double click on my curriculum map, and there it is. There's the curriculum map. I can scroll down a little bit if I want. But the nice thing is, when this is a live site, people will be able to scroll through and see the whole document, or they'll be able to click out to see it as a new tab. So let me show you when we look at it as a preview. I'm going to move this over back to the computer. All right, so as I'm looking at my website, I can get down. Here's the Google Doc that I just inserted. And here's a scrolling bar. I can scroll through the whole doc right here on the website. right there. Isn't that so nice? Of course, you can also open it in a new tab, like I showed you before, and then you can see the whole doc by itself. So that's a really nice feature, students and teachers alike, just pulling things over from Drive. You can insert folders as well. YouTube videos, so simple. You can just search for the video right here and then insert it. Any of your uploaded videos you can put in right in there. So nice. Calendars you can share here. So all of the calendars for if this is for a class or if this is for a team, you can put your calendar in there. Let's see what else do we have. Maps for locations. Actually, you can insert docs, slides, sheets, forms, and charts. So really versatile techniques and tools. I'm so happy about that. Dave Jennings. Okay, so here's the last thing that I want to show you is your headers. I kind of skipped over the headers. Once you're here in your header, you can move this around. Anytime you see these, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it five rows? Little 10 dots there, I think I can see. This means you're going to get this cursor, the 4-direction cursor, which means you can move that text around. Centered is usually preferred. And then you can also click here on the text and you'll get these blue handles, which will allow you to drag and change the width of your title as well. So you can do that here. You can change, again, the title, the heading, the subheading. That's how you change the font. The centering or the alignment. You can go to the left. You can go to the center, whatever you'd like. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I can also change the header type. So it could be title only. It could be the banner, or it could be a large banner. That's your choice. And then once you've chosen your header type, you can then change the image. So you can upload it from your computer or, of course, select anything from the gallery that Google's already got for you. We got some post-its there. You can also go back into select image and you can search the internet. You can go by URL. You can go to your drive and your albums, so on and so forth. Really easy to use, really user-friendly. So that's how I would use it there. I'm going to move that to the center because that's actually going to bother me. Okay, so we'll leave it there. This will also automatically adjust the readability. See how it changes that so you can see better. Really cool. Love it. So you can mess around with that however you'd like whenever you guys get a chance. So that is Google Sites. Let me show you the website we're currently working on that we're bringing to our professional development is here, the WeGo Teacher Tech Tools. So if you go to the home, this is the side, the design side. So we're working on building this right now. Here's the home page. We're building it right now for you guys. All of the pages we've created are up here at the top. So we're using Google Sites for teacher professional development. I've also used this in my classroom for a project for students. We've put together some web quests and some video searches for kids during our Lit Circle unit. So you can see here for English 2, the kids did lit circles. Our main handout is right here on the front page that describes the assignment. The students clicked Let's Start Here, and they actually went through a YouTube scavenger hunt. And so this website actually functioned as the home base for students to get started with their assignment. And then what they were doing with it, they had a paper copy of. So the directions were here. And then the students had 14 playlists of videos to watch. They got to select their top 5 favorite topics. These are all related to something that we're doing with the Sophomore Challenge to Change project. And so all of those were here. We even had book reviews on the books that they were choosing for their lit circles. That was here under the books tab. This was really easy to build. It looks so professional, but it really didn't take very much time at all. So I've got a picture of the book. I've got the title. I've got a little summary and a video at the end for all of the books students were choosing from. So if I were to show you what the students saw, this is what the students had to look through. They had a really nice, thorough website where everything was controlled by what I wanted them to see and experience. So everything was right here, really, really nice for them. And it was simple to build, and it was long lasting. And I could always refer to students to go back here to compile everything together. So that about does it for today with Google Sites. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. It's definitely a much improved Google Sites over what used to be there, and it does a little bit more, I think, for you than what Google Classroom does as far as organization and presentation. So hopefully this was helpful to you guys, and you got some great new ideas to bring into your classroom next week. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.